Hey everybody, this is Pam with Tampa's Creek Homestead and more. Welcome to the channel. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Those of you all who are new to the channel, we appreciate you coming over. Those of you all that's in the bushes and that's going to catch the replay, we appreciate you all hitting that like, subscribe, and share. Hi, hope everybody's doing okay. And a bottle of water. Welcome, my Renaissance. Hi. Um, Hurry up and close that door. Baby, that stuff right there ain't good. So if y'all ever drink the apple cider vinegar, that baby right there is a strong taste. I put the link in the chat for those of you all who wants to come and join me in the panel. Oh, yes. It's gonna be an amazing evening. Give me my phones so they won't ring. It is gonna be an amazing evening. This girl, I'm gonna mute for a second. Sorry guys, I muted for a second because my granddaughter was making some noises and I was trying to turn these phones off just in case my phone rung. Um, but yeah, guys, I had an amazing time at Sarah's Happy Hive. So if you all didn't catch that live, please go out and check out that video. It was amazing. That was be my second time actually going out to Sarah's Happy Hive working in her bees. Guys, when I say it was rewarding, still got a little fear, but not so much. I guess the more I get ready to do it, hey Nikki, welcome in. The more I get more practice with the bees, I think the better I become. So today we actually identified um I actually pointed out the queen first. So Sarah didn't have to tell me. I actually identified her on my own. Yes, Nikki, in that hot soup, baby. I was like, ooh, you add a soup on top of the heat that was outside today. But I had fun. I actually had fun. So I actually got chance to see hive beetles for the first time. I don't know if anybody know what that is, but we showed those hive beetles in the live that I did earlier. So it was pretty nice. I got no complaints. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about going to Virginia this year and taking the actual beekeeping workshop at the Homesteaders of America Association. Well, Homesteaders of America. That's what that is. Because I keep on thinking about the HOA, and we don't want to talk about the HOA. Um, the way my premapausal is set up, Nikki, baby. And Sarah actually had on the full suit, like head, body, boots, gloves. She had on everything. And I was like, the little part that I had on, I was like, man, okay, so I know I'm hot. And I know she probably is hot. Oh, here go this little thing doing all this extra stuff. But anyway, it was rewarding. It was fun. I learned some new things today because the first time I went out there, she didn't say anything for the hive beetle. Mackenzie had started acting afraid when we first got there today. But she kind of warmed up to it. So it's great that we get the experience now, because when I actually get my first hive, when it's time, I think I'm gonna be a pro. What's up, Jigs? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? So I think I'm gonna be a pro when it comes to um beekeeping. Hey Queen, welcome in, welcome in. Now my Renaissance grandmother and anybody else that wants to join the panel, I put the link in. Tonight's topics is in courtesy of my Renaissance grandmother. So any women that wants to join the panel, please hit that button to come up. I think this is gonna be an interesting topic. Hey, my Renaissance. I can't
Girl,
hear
I'm
you.
trying to, I am
Oh,
fighting with these
okay, I was like,
earbuds.
I can't hear you.
I know I'm trying to get these earbuds to work.
Yeah, any women, any men that wants to come in and tap in on the tonight's subject, y'all are more than welcome to hit that link to come up. Um, Also, please share this video out that we are live. If you don't mind, I appreciate you. My Renaissance, you streaming too?
Oh, no, I wasn't. Girl, I'm up here fighting with these doggone earbuds, child, because I cannot. Oh, wait a minute. I think I see it now. Whoo,
Yeah.
child.
Today was fun. Today was rewarding. I see it. I see it flashing. I don't know if it'll be
Woo.
doing it.
There it is. Yes, ma'am. There it finally kicked in.
Everybody speaking. Nikki,
Hey,
Jigs, Queen,
everybody.
everybody that's in the bushes. um, so I was just waiting on a few more moments just to see if anybody else wants to join the panel so we can talk about tonight's subject. How was your day? Did you get anything done? Hey Sylvia.
Yep, I got a lot done. That's why I'm so ready for the bed.
Tell me why I went to that doctor this morning. My appointment was at 8:45. Here I am thinking the appointment was at 12 o'clock.
Ooh, so you missed it.
No, 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 no. I went to my appointment. The appointment wasn't but
Oh,
five.
okay.
He didn't do number 5 minutes of looking at me, talking to me, and then putting the stethoscope on my chest, and then telling me he gonna schedule me a CT and echo. So that's in July. So if something was going on with my heart, I gotta
Yeah,
wait till July.
sound like it.
Yeah. Nikki said, of course, a woman can love and appreciate herself even without altering herself. I'm not perfect, but all in all, I love myself. Nikki, you can't talk about the subject yet. Hey, Nana, welcome in. Welcome in. Said Nikki want to discuss the topic. Come on and hit this button and come up here and talk with us. This was my Renaissance grandmother idea today, which was a great topic. Look at niggas say, "Oh,
Yeah. Nikki don't go learn every time she open her mouth, she gonna end up on this camera.
she, she said, let's go, let's go." Where that doggone book go? And McKenzie ain't even in here. So I read my Renaissance. Nigga said, great topic.
Oh, there it is. Man, it took forever to pop up. All right, I'm set. I think I'm ready now, child. You know me and electronics don't get along at all.
Oh, join the party. Join the party.
And I
You
don't
said you
have
got
any of
a
my
lot of
young
stuff
folks.
done. You said you got a
Huh?
lot of stuff done today. What did you do?
I did a lot of orders, and then I had to make a few runs, and then I had to go out into the garden, And when I got back, after I had posted that video saying that I don't know how, because I posted the short about the all the basil laying on the ground at Home Depot. And I said, this weighing not this heavy. I said, maybe it was just a broken, shelf. And so I'm sitting up at home, hey, Cece,
Hey,
and I
CC.
heard something and I looked outside, girl. Two of my plants was missing. I'm like, oh my Lord, did they fall downstairs? But yeah, that wind had knocked two of my plants down.
Wow. Hey, Happy Mac.
So
Hey,
yeah.
Hey
hey,
y'all.
CC. CC look
Hey.
like a chick. How you doing? You just
Good.
motorcycle.
I was looking
Here.
at your stackables, but I didn't finish.
Yeah, my green stock. Yeah,
You can't wait to start on them, can you?
I'm excited. hmm Yeah. Hey.
What else would I say? Oh, Valerie, welcome
Hey,
in.
John.
Um, y'all see me trying to
Hey,
dance
Queen.
on my show earlier.
I haven't got to watch
Well, Sister
anything.
Jamia.
Hey,
Hey,
Jamea, hey,
99.
Garden, 99, baby, y'all gonna be laughing at me trying to wiggle and dance. I was wiggling and dancing. I don't know
Uh-uh.
what Mackenzie was doing. Mackenzie got herself river dancing.
Girl, Mackenzie enjoyed that. She enjoyed that.
Mm-mm.
She
AJ
did, but
Green.
she was out there river dancing. Jay's all up in the doggone chat, but he ain't came
I
up.
see him.
Hey, homestead of Rachel. Hey,
Hey,
wellness
Rachel.
with Fuga
Hey,
Mama.
Happy Mac, Frugal Mama,
Life
Homestead.
must,
Ooh, we got a lot of women to put some inputs in.
yeah, Happy Max said, Grandma looks glowing. Life must be agreeing with you.
Mm.
Who said that?
Happy Max,
Mhm.
Guard 99, Rachel. How's everybody going? Doing today? Is everybody doing fine today? Valerie,
No,
oh, here we
no,
go.
I'm not doing
Yes,
fine today.
yes, Happy Mac. If you see that short that I posted earlier, and I thought my granddaughter was gonna do some dancing, baby, she started river dancing. And I was like, Mackenzie, what you doing? She said tap dance, and I said, oh, that's what you call tap.
Ajax.
He say he watching on the big TV.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
we famous.
hmm
We-
I'm not doing well. My garden this afternoon.
What
Not
happened?
not happy. So I've been growing this corn since February, right?
Oh, and it's this big. Oh,
I've
what kind of
I've
corn is
never had issues with corn. What happened?
them
that?
babies.
But since
God,
February.
wow.
February, March, April, May, June, July. Oh my God.
I know. And when I decided I was like, I'm gonna pull these up because they don't seem to be doing anything. Then it smelled like sewer was in the soil.
Oh.
I hope you ain't getting no bad batch.
I
Of
don't know.
yeah.
But I mean it didn't smell bad when I got it.
When
But
you put them in there, right. It
Happy
might
man
have been
said,
where some
is
of
you
those
working in the
flooded
morning?
waters maybe pooled up under that and
maybe,
just sit there for a long time.
yeah,
Yeah, it probably wasn't the brand. It was probably that water just sit there and sit there and sit there until it just modified.
yeah. Well, this was the first time I used like the ground cover and then I put the
That
soil on
black
top
thing.
of yeah.
Um, look,
So
they
I don't
joking
know, but
your
I,
corn.
I ain't never seen nothing this tiny.
Hey, by you. Guard 99 said baby corn. Happy Matt asked, was you working in the morning? And
Yes.
then she said, wait, oh my God, you got that tiny corn for Chinese food.
This is sad.
Oh, look at
That
the
baby, my
baby.
grandson wouldn't even want to eat that. She said,
I said, it don't matter how long you've been doing stuff, you never know if you're gonna get stuff the next year. You just don't know. You just hope
hey,
that you
going
can
with
do it.
her, said, hey, by you. Um,
How
every
you?
day. Nikki
had to.
said, you see, sometimes we can grow something for years and years with no problem. It just happens sometimes. Siri, I
Yeah.
asking you to use black cow.
But I've
Uh,
always used it.
you had the wrong batch.
I guess so, but this is a
Hey,
big
G
one.
Hud.
I'm
Jake
still
said
in.
you had the wrong type of pollination.
I mean, it pollinated. It's just tiny.
All that rain sucked off the dryness out of it, and it shriveled.
I don't know.
That rain said, "What am I supposed to do? Swim or grow?"
Oh man. I said I gotta show
Siri,
this
y'all
some
said you
stuff.
had sour soil.
It smelled like sewer, I'm telling you, but it could be from all that rain and it just stayed under that ground cover
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah. That was
Rain.
like,
Have you ever thought about getting a lot of pallets and putting your garden on top of pallets? Since you do know it floods really bad under there now.
hmm
You
I
know,
mean,
going to one of those. Go ahead.
I have like my containers on pallets, like my all my buckets and all that kind of stuff that's on pallets.
Yeah,
But
you
yeah.
might need to put a lot of your buckets on pallets and maybe go 2, 3 stacks high.
hmm I plan on just getting some raised beds and just that's for my garden gonna have to just be raised beds because this, yeah.
Siri, y'all said they will eat good.
Who will?
Them corn, that little baby corn.
The little
That,
baby corn.
that's that star corn. For one person.
Yeah, because you had some good corn last year.
Yes, and I was so. I mean, I still have some growing in another little raised bed, not inside the garden area, but I always look forward to eating my corn in the summer, just sitting there in the garden eating it. This little sad thing.
Happy Max said, is the corn the only thing gone funky?
Huh? I guess right
Jay
now it
said,
is.
you at Homestead of Heart had the wrong soil.
I'm wondering that. I mean, I have to go back on my video and see if I mix. I want to say I put black cow in there because I usually because it needs a lot of compost kind of stuff for corn because it's a heavy feeder. So maybe that on top of the flooding water, it just sit there and got bad.
Okay. Yeah. You might have had a bad batch. Poop.
Right, right. That cow had some issues, some stomach problems. One of his stomachs wasn't working right.
You need to demand your money back. Robert Hustle said, yes, too much rain. Too much rain and too much fresh poop. Whatever y'all said.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys,
But you know what? I kind of noticed that one day when I went out on the patio and it smelled when I was just moving around. I kept looking around. It smelled like I had just did a
Yes.
511. It was so
Yes.
funky out there, and it was right when it was raining every single day. And I don't have black cow.
Oh, so maybe it
And
is.
I was really concerned. I'm like, why is it so funky out here? And every time I got to a different bed, it was the same funky smell.
Okay.
And I don't have nothing.
Okay.
So
So
I
it got
think
to
it's
be
the
that
rain.
rain, all that rain just
Yeah.
puddled up.
Barbara Hudson said Miss H plants died from the beginning.
Oh, well, see, mine wasn't dead. They were still, I mean, they just was just standing there though.
That's probably
They were just
I told you your corn didn't know if it needed to swim or grow.
right. It was like, what do I do? Just sitting
Oreo set you up. Oreo say, that's my size corn.
Man, he ate one of my strawberries the other day. I was in the garden and big old red strawberry. I was like, oh, I'm gonna come back and get that strawberry. doggone it, if he didn't have his nose up him, he ain't never ate off my plant. He sure did. Was just gnawing on. I say, get out the garden. Get out the garden.
That corn said stay grounded. It wasn't going nowhere.
It would. It was just sitting there. It'll be there for the harvest season.
Or did you? Or are you sure you didn't plant dwarf corn?
Right. Right. Now this was a variety I haven't used before, but that was that now.
Okay, guys.
Little people corn.
I know, ladies and gentlemen, the topic tonight is, can a woman feel attractive without altering herself? I put the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up on the panel and join the discussion. Tonight's topic came from my Renaissance grandmother.
It's funny you said that, because I was sitting here in the settings, because let's see how my camera goes in and out, like the bright and the color. So I was going through the settings on here on the StreamYard. Do you know it's actually one that can make you look beautiful?
What is it?
So I'm like, I'm airbrushed, y'all.
I'm like, what is it?
What did that do? I'm looking at airbrush, not a spot on me. Look at that.
But you see this right here? This is that another Professor Nick. I need to figure out how to airbrush this.
I was like, what is that? Let me see what that do.
So G-Hub said yes. Guard99 says she got to be real for me. I will certainly hope so, Happy Max says. Okay. I've never been a makeup type person.
Me neither.
I've never been the type of person to wear a lot of wigs. But I do like braids, before I got locked and stuff. Surgeries on correcting stuff and adding stuff. I ain't never been, one for somebody to want to cut on me. But looking at myself now and then looking at other people, I'm like, well, maybe if I do this, I'll feel attractive. No, because that means I'm copying off somebody else. I need to be able to look in the mirror and be happy with what I see.
Right.
So I've been working on that. I don't know how a lot of other women feel, but fathers, you got some people that like you wearing heels. Baby, my ankles ain't strong enough to keep walking around in heels.
Have you seen a cow wear heels? Because that would be me trying to.
Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus.
I'm not good with heels. I look like
Nigga said string y'all.
Hey, the trucker, welcome in.
Yeah, I got filters, Nikki. I didn't know that. I was like, what is this?
Happy back there. I said Nick.
A lot of us have been neck, honey.
Y'all say I got real everything. Trucker. Now, I used to wear 6-inch heels before I had foot surgery.
Ooh.
I had foot surgery. The highest heels I can wear is 4 inches, 2 to 4 inches. And I don't even try to wear them no more. Most of the time, I'm in tennis shoes or some flats. Yeah.
I can wear some wedges.
Nigga said I love wedges too. Nigga said I do like a cute lipstick.
Yeah.
I tried, baby. I think I played in that makeup. Y'all see me when I played in that makeup. I thought I looked like Bozo the Clown.
Yeah, that's because you did play in it.
First of all, I couldn't see. I took my glasses off trying to put the stuff on, and I'm all at the mirror like this, trying to. I'm like, what, baby? See, this is why I don't wear makeup. Nope. But some people can put makeup on that actually.
Hey, Tori's brain, welcome in.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Tori.
See, but y'all said all these new women all look alike. Fake lashes, fake hair, fake everything, and they do.
Agree. Yeah.
They actually speak to you before they actually speak to you.
Mm-hmm. Just say they lashes.
You know they last to
Oh
speak to you before. You know they last to get to you before they actually say,
like,
hey.
hey,
Yeah, that's exactly what I'll
they
be doing.
waving. They waving at you before you come up.
Yeah, and then they be weighing so down heavy. You got to. They have to look at you. Girl. That ain't even
Let
cute.
me
That's
hold
not
them up.
cute. The girl
Okay.
is already take off in orbit.
I'm like, what in the world? Wait a minute. Hey, Tori, welcome in. Having that said, I was a little crazy with makeup when I was in my late teens. But unless there's a wedding or something, I'm not going to bother. I'm okay with that.
You
How
remember when
many days out?
blue mascara blue eyeshadow was like it didn't matter what color he was, everybody wanted to put the blue eyeshadow on.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
feet say you're lost. You ever loving mine trying to wear some 4-inch heels. Baby, no disrespect to anyone that wear makeup. I don't like nor am I attracted to a woman that do that.
Okay.
Not bozo. Yes.
Bozo.
Bozo. He say. But you know what be so funny to me? Now I get it. Women do what they want to do to make themselves feel good, right? But then when you got on a wig, you got on eyelashes, fake nails, your booty that got paid for, your breast that got paid for, you to snatch your waist, but you say you the realest thing walking.
And now,
No,
like for
that's
them to snatch
that's
the
not
waist, they have to take ribs, like they remove their lower ribs to be able to do that. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
yeah.
Hey, Laura.
But Tampa, that's not as bad as the ones that wear all of that and say, "I'm looking for a real man." don't you want to meet him halfway and you be real too?
For real.
Y'all remember that episode of I'm Gonna Get You Sucker where she took off her wig, her leg, her butt, her breast. He gonna say, don't make me hot out to you.
Yep. Hey, Lady Dagestan. Welcome in. Hey, James.
Hey, J3.
You come up here to join this madness.
Y'all doing too much laughing up here. I thought y'all was talking serious. Y'all up here doing too much laughing.
Well, technically, everybody answered the question. A woman can feel good about herself without altering it. Everybody saying, yeah.
But I wouldn't even, I people do what they want to do. My thing is the ones that will go lay on that table time after time again, letting somebody cut on them to alter their body. That's the one that gets me. All them surgeries back to back to back.
And
No,
still,
ma'am.
and still look pitiful.
The off-grid truckers say look like they about to fly away.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. I believe I can fly, baby. Yes.
Some of y'all say y'all got me screaming. But I know Jeggs had mentioned that he didn't like a woman to wear makeup. What else? Jeggs.
Put you on the
I was a young man then.
I'm trying to get serious.
I was a young man then.
I still got that picture in my mind when that woman that took all that stuff off her body. I'm not gonna
But just to be realistic about it, it's a mindset, and it's also something else that people have put in media, and some of our ladies fall for it. Plain and simple. You got to love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, you're going to start doing all this trash to yourself.
Ooh, not the weasels.
Netta said, I love getting.
We-
Netta said, I love getting made up, looking cute. I do wear lashes. I miss my heels. Prior to my locks, I was a wig queen. I bet you Netta had a name for every wig she had. Oh,
It's a special occasion. Get that one in the back.
I'm wearing Diana today.
Yeah.
This sexy red right here. But you know, women do that. I met a couple of my mama is one of them. I wish she was on here. She had on the wig today. It was braids. It's like, well, then show her. Then I had to look and say, "Oh, that ain't no her. That's a wig."
You gonna talk about your mama like that, Tim?
So this should be talking about me.
But that's your mama. She can talk about you.
But I'll talk
Hey,
about
Jones
her tonight.
True. Welcome
Hey,
in.
lady, there's
Hey,
a
Jones
status.
True.
And most
Hello,
of my
everybody in
videos,
the
I
chat.
wear lipstick. If I'm feeling fancy, I will put on mascara. It's too hot for anything else in Florida. But I think nigga said real fake. I just think it's up to that woman. You know,
Yeah.
you can feel attracted without putting a lot of stuff on you.
Yeah.
And some people feel attracted
Yeah.
with putting the stuff on them, you know?
Mhm.
It's just what Wessel Collins said: insecurity, thinking that they don't look the part, but they trying to look like somebody else. Look like yourself. If you're not accepted for the way you already look, then you don't need those people who are not accepting you. Because if you got to make yourself look like somebody else to get into the acceptance party, you don't need to be there.
That's right. Y'all be breaking these men heart, thinking you got a beauty
Laura,
queen and you got a possum with makeup on.
man, you got a woman that look like Halle Berry when take the mace off, look like Dennis Rodman.
Now,
Y'all
Rodman
need
is
to
ugly.
look this
Oh,
up
Lord
on this.
Jesus.
Rodman is ugly.
You know I'm not playing. Now, Laura's Garden, I can't even wear the foundation. I have eczema, so anything like that I put on my skin. When I put that makeup on that day, I had to hurry up because my skin was burning. I had to take this stuff off. If I'm ugly, I'm just gonna be ugly. I don't even care. I'm not putting all that on my face. No
Right. No.
Ugly
can't
people
do
get
it.
love too.
Well,
Yeah, I know that's right.
I guess it's gonna be another ugly person out there for me.
Might be ugly person might be the best one for you.
Have you seen those videos where, a person look one way and then they put on the makeup and they look like a total different person?
Yes.
A
Yes.
total
like,
different person.
Wow, how did they?
That
I mean,
just
even the
goes to
color,
show
complexion, and everything is different. And you're like,
everything.
Now,
how did that? I mean, them are artists.
my daughter,
Baby,
my daughter's
baby.
100% black, but my
Huh?
daughter, she can dress up and she can look Asian. And me and her mama both black. Ain't no Asian nowhere in us.
But
Well,
they have all
never mind
things too. Nigga said backlash. I don't know. I just think everybody need to do what makes them happy and what makes them comfortable. People find comfort in doing those type of things. Now, my daughter, y'all seen my daughter, but y'all have not seen my daughter without a makeup. She has a naturally pretty face. To me, she does. But she puts the wig on, she put the eyelashes on, she put, she does the whole makeup thing.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, y'all like lying to us men, right?
Hey, Miss Shirley.
You don't want to give us the real package, but you want us to believe this is what we getting.
The men, I mean, you
as
know
long
what?
as they get up before you.
You know what? I used to do that. Oh, I used to do that. That's a real thing. That is a real thing. I'm telling you, honey. I wish I knew how to make the products that I make now, I wish I had knew them back then because my face was horrible. When I went on vacation, anywhere I went to bed last so I could go wash it out and go put my head under the cover. And I was the first thing up in the morning when everybody got up. I was already sitting up in makeup. That is a real thing. Yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey,
That's
Miss
just like,
Shirley.
that's just like that episode on The Different World where Whitley would jump up out the bed early in the morning, go fix herself, brush her teeth, and lay back in
Yeah.
bed before
Yes.
the wife went.
Mhm.
Shirley, you got something to add to this madness? Is you on mute, Miss Shirley? You on mute?
Unmute yourself.
No, I'm laughing because I did.
Yeah, we
We
can hear
hear
you.
you
I
now.
did.
You're good now.
Oh,
You're
We
good.
hear you.
Back in the day, we used to go out and party all night. Okay, and party all night and go to work with sequins and makeup on and heels. And now, don't do that anymore.
This Molly, Monday is Molly, Tuesday is Tiffany, Wednesday is Geraldine. Baby. A Little Light Foundation, eye makeup, and lip gloss cover it. You know what made me not want to wear
What's up, Tori?
lipstick? When because I moved here from Memphis, Tennessee, and they had like a makeup factory down there. I can't think of the name of the makeup factory, but when you go by, it smells so bad. They had a stink near the thing, and when they kept telling me that lipstick was made out of placenta, like the afterbirth, I was like, nah, I ain't putting that on my mouth.
Oh, okay.
Have any of y'all ever heard of that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, that's what they say. Lipstick. Some of the lipsticks or makeup is made out of the baby's afterbirth.
It is a lot of things that we use for years that's made out of stuff that had we known, we would not have indulged in it.
Yeah.
That's why I be encouraging everybody to make your own everything because we have been putting stuff on our bodies for years and never knew it.
Mhm.
And that's why some of y'all be looking like me. Because y'all be putting that men all up on your face and all that mess. Hey.
Well, the men there doing it too. The men putting hair up on their head looking like
Thank
a hot
you.
mess.
Thank you. Spraying.
I mean, got stuff glued on, sprayed on,
Yeah.
rolled on. I mean, looking just a hot mess.
I'm natural.
How about
Totally
them,
transforming
them
themselves.
attaching the beard? My Renaissance, they be
Baby,
attaching
they
her.
attaching. They
Yeah.
do, baby.
And they could be bald headed and go and get the whole locks and everything. They put, yeah,
Yes,
they
they
do
getting
their
the
hair and everything.
braids, they getting dreads, they getting everything glued to their head.
Mhm.
And they got the hair on the head that connects with this down here.
Yep.
It's called the one piece.
Miss Shirley, you quiet
Oh.
tonight. Nikki said, I'm tired of everybody's eyebrows and teeth looking identical. Well, you ain't got to worry about mine looking like nobody. Not at all.
Yeah. So the men being fake too.
Mhm.
Some,
Well,
not all.
without the eyelashes that are so thick, they gotta hold their head back to see it.
Uh-huh.
I just said that they got to look up under them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
I don't understand. And then with the wigs, hey, Contra Hustle, with the wigs, they be having this big wig on and then it swoop down in front of the eye. And I'm like, everybody got this style. Like, why can't y'all be original? Like, really?
because somebody else want to look like somebody else instead of themselves.
I guess
What you say? G Mama, bald in an afterbirth.
Jones
Ooh.
True said, have y'all?
Have
Yeah, we
y'all
watched them. They looking like Halle Berry. When they take that mess off, they look like Dennis Rodman.
No, but
8
what do you
layers.
think
That
about
is,
women who have all the piercing?
Who,
yeah.
baby?
And
I don't
they
understand.
cannot be healthy for their skin. Like Lady Dagger said, a little bit of foundation, a little bit of this. But when them people put all that stuff on and be looking super beautiful, that stuff is layers upon. They get
Yeah.
out another jar, then they get out another jar. Then I'm like, oh my God, your skin can't even breathe under that stuff.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
They got a few wrinkles, and when they finish, they ain't got no wrinkles nowhere.
Mhm.
No, have you ever seen them? They
Grammy.
got their skin pulled so tight they look like the Joker.
Yep.
Mm.
They doing it all, huh? They doing it all. And the sad part is they don't look good. And that was the whole purpose, wasn't it?
I'm lagging
That was the
behind.
whole.
Yeah.
Them people and them butts be so lumpy. A lump up here, it's like you need to go back and get your money back, boo.
Well, you remember when they was having people saying that they had got cement, like they was going over to like Mexico and stuff, and was getting cement filled up in them.
Cement, oil.
Yeah, any kind of filler. Ooh.
All them feel that stuff is
They
dangerous.
do look like they
And
got
why?
centipedes on their eyes. Look like little baby centipedes on their eyes.
No, they look like caterpillars on their eyes.
Man. So the answer to the question is yes, a woman can look attractive without altering herself. So when she start altering herself, what do she become? Somebody
A clown.
Not herself.
Somebody else.
Clown.
Her twin, her evil twin or something. I don't know. Because some of them look,
she's not herself,
some of them look like
somebody else.
that's a total different new person.
Yeah.
Man, no, I don't know how to transition my look. Grammy Guns.
I want to know where they get all this money from to pay for all these procedures because they can't be cheap.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Now
Yeah, I know. And some of them, you know, and like the question also was, you know, because a lot of women do it to satisfy the men, and some men don't like it, but there are some men who pays for that. They pay for all that to be done to their woman.
because
What that tell you?
do.
That would make me, if my man suggested that I go get all that, then I must not be the one you really want, because when I get back with all of that, I won't be me anymore.
That's
So
it.
if somebody feel like I'm not good enough without all of that, then I'm not good enough, period.
Hey, Hygie. Is it Hygie? Hygie?
Hooga.
Hooga.
Well, look at Little
Nick-
Kim. Little
Nick
Kim
said
was a
pussy.
beautiful woman. Then she started having all that plastic surgery.
Was.
She looked like them.
Was.
Totally different person.
Nikki said,
Hey,
placenta
Urban.
nutrients. It might do, but I don't want it on my lip.
For real.
Not at all.
What's that dude that put on makeup and can't go back now?
Who?
A dude?
Yeah, the dude.
Who, RuPaul?
No, RuPaul's still a dude.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Sweet Thumb. No, Nikki
The other
ain't
dude,
killed you.
the other dude that had all the work.
Hey,
The
G
tennis
Mama.
dude.
Oh, you talking about
Tiger Woods.
no, the one that was
Tiger
Kardashian
Woods.
daddy.
No,
I just heard him say
Oh.
What's
Like,
his name? Jenner. Bruce
Jenner. Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
He wanted to look pretty. Now he's still ugly and never pretty.
No, he uglier.
Yes, he is.
Frugal Mama says she heard people eat placenta.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I ain't doing it.
You can
Hey,
get
Urban
your
Chronicles.
placenta into the pills to digest that back. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
And a
Jay,
lot of
Hey,
also
Milk and
stole.
Honey, welcome in.
A lot of the
Nikki
percenters also
said
stole.
she wondered what
Percenters
they
are from
putting in
what?
y'all shaving cream.
You tell me, Nick.
Especially that one that was funky. What was that one that's real funky? That one from back in the day? Come on, Jags. I know you know. Blue
Uh,
Magic or
uh,
Black something
Blue
Magic.
Magic. Blue
Blue
Magic.
Magic. Ooh, that stuff was funky.
Oh,
Yeah.
that stink.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
green one or the blue one?
Both of them.
Yeah. Because my
You mix
mom them
both
used
of them with
both
the
of
water and
them.
you put it on.
And you know what else was funky? Mane and tail.
Yeah.
The shampoo mane and tail. G Mama Grows, we talking about can a woman feel attractive without altering herself? But now we talking about the people that's altering themselves. Some people alter themselves, but they look good with it. But some people, when they alter themselves, they go over and beyond. They don't know how to stop.
Well,
Especially
now
after
they
they
got
get
that
surgery.
Botox going on now. Everybody want Botox.
Yeah.
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 Money make you stupid.
I guess
The
that's why
more,
I ain't
mon-
got.
the more money you got, the more stupid stuff you do to your body.
But did you see that
What?
one show where they had showed a lot of people that we watched as movie stars, and they
Mhm.
showed over years how everything had just drooped, just was hanging
Yeah.
off of them from all those repeated surgeries, all those years, and now they really look bad
Mhm.
because all that stuff went south.
Got 60 years old and look like you're 100 years old.
That's so-
Someone
They
had their
work on
lips
them
pumped
eyelashes.
up and then they had it taken out. Now they lips look like they got deflated.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And when you put
yeah.
makeup with all them chemicals, which don't allow the sun to give the reskin the vitamin it needs. Hey, Bammit, welcome in.
Hey, damn it.
Hey, family,
Awesome.
welcome in.
Oh, damn it.
Happy
And
Max
look
Second.
how many women we have lost getting those butts in. We've lost a lot of women getting
Mhm.
that surgery.
Yeah.
What is it? Mommy makeover, mommy something that they was doing.
Butt and breast implant.
Mhm.
Yeah. If God
Now,
didn't
Lady
give them what's
Jagger
in need.
status, Dolly Parton, that's natural. She got to keep it from hitting the flow, but that was natural from the beginning.
Ooh, yeah. Read that, Tampa. I can't see that for.
A slender hand handed my drink at the drive-through the other day. Beautiful gold and white gel nails. I said thank you, and he said you welcome.
Oh my lord.
You know, it's a lot of guys now that have nail polish on.
Fingernails
The
too.
younger generation,
I picked
the
up a
guys
lot
wear
of them.
nail polish. Mm-hmm.
All I know is I never could do anything that what does say
They wear
kabuki
eyeshadow and
theater.
mascara
Gucci.
too.
Theater. Mm-hmm.
Kabuki
This must
theater.
be a drama.
Theater.
Looks like a tragedy. Man, I don't understand. Some men look better than women, body and all. Yep, they go the
Yeah.
distance.
Yep.
They buy it from the Chinese stores, and not one of the Chinese wear fake hair, nails, wigs, or them flying away. Backlash. Just think about it.
That's true.
Unless she
Mhm.
with another color, they might be having them corn rolls in their head. And the
Yeah, I'm not
makeup
paying
they
that kind of
use
money for no
isn't
makeup.
Yeah.
they using fix it flat.
Fix a flat.
Now I know when what was it, the individual lashes that came out that to make them, you put them on
Yeah.
individual,
Yeah.
those look kind of real. Depends on
Yeah,
which
they
one
look
you
a
got.
little more, they look more natural.
Mhm.
They do.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
I
you
don't
ever
know.
seen a woman in a pool and her breast was the floaters?
Wow. I ain't never seen that. Are you saying semen or cement? I
What are you
missed
talking about?
that. Well, Urban Gardener said, "Are you saying semen or cement?" I don't know
Oh my Lord.
where they came. The legs don't match the
One,
video.
one for the lip, one for the chest, and one for the butt.
Jones True said she got to join y'all. Well, Jones True, if you on my Renaissance side, you have to come on my side
Yeah.
in order to click the link. I'm proud of my flat butt. Yes,
Hey,
I
Six
said.
Rose. Huh.
Mickey said,
I know
Paul.
that's right, honey.
I know.
I know that's right. Take me as I am. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, some women do look good before the makeup.
Yeah,
Mickey
like I
True,
said, my make. Like I said, I'm not really concerned about the makeup. You know, I mean, I know some of them do have way too much on. I told you, I'm more concerned about the ones who's going through all those surgeries. That's what gets me.
Look, that's how they
That's what
paying
gets
for it right
me.
there.
But you know what? Sometimes
Girl.
women go through those surgeries because somebody said something to them to make them feel
Yeah,
secure.
absolutely.
And yeah. So a lot of
Yeah.
times
And it was
women do
probably a
that.
so-called sister or a so-called friend, you know,
Mm-hmm.
bringing you down, you know. Yeah, child.
Sylvia, y'all said she would have to get a new man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And Lady Dagger said those surgeries are not safe. So many sad stories.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
you gonna get a new man. He got the same thing the woman got. Got the head, the beard, the muscles, all that. All that was just falsely made.
Yep, we
John,
said that, Jihad. Yep.
That's
yeah.
what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Yes.
folks be so nasty? That's the life we live in, Happy Mac. Folks just
Mm-hmm.
Bruce is now Caitlin.
That's
The
true.
off-grid trucker said,
Caitlin,
look
yeah.
at
Ugly
look
plate,
at
ugly Clayton.
Yeah, her too. Yeah.
What did
black
she get?
All
air.
them different surgeries. I don't know,
Her lip.
facelift. Yeah.
Have you ever seen anybody who keeps smiling and they can't frown?
that Botox.
That's just natural.
Mm-mm.
Magic shades,
Yeah.
magic shades. Oh, Nikki said they put urine in shaving cream, Jig.
Okay. Okay.
Jag said if it makes my food grow in the garden, it can make my beard grow.
Right.
I think not.
Miss Shirley, how the grandbaby doing? You
Miss
can't
Shirley.
hear?
She's on a delay.
Oh, she is. She
I was
looking
trying
like,
to figure
they
out how
talking about me.
up.
Huh?
Oh,
What'd you say, Miss Shirley?
I said, do I look like one of those Japanese movies where my lips is moving and there's no sound?
Yep, it
A
did.
little bit. A little bit.
I was just asking how the grandbaby doing.
Looking like you waiting for a little makeup.
Urban said feeling attracted is about your own self-esteem.
Yeah,
Hey, LP.
yeah.
bad
Hey,
phone.
LP.
Yes, I think so too. Maybe a new hairdo. I'm about to shave mine. Can't get no newer than that.
All right, Tampa.
They seem to want to look like an alien in the worst way. And they all look like the same alien. Yeah, Predator.
Y'all
And
want me to do a little kung fu fighting since my words and my sound is not coming out at the same time?
That's up to you, Miss Shirley.
Hey, Six Bowls. Welcome in.
Hey, Six Bow. Oh yeah, Dolly Park. I mean, not her last name, Dolly. Just imagine Dolly. She has to keep up with those surgeries to maintain.
That's it.
G Mom said they get surgery, don't exercise.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, because they too lazy.
That's why they get the surgery.
I
Now,
know, because they too lazy to try to
LP
get it off
says,
naturally.
I think today's alterations are examples of toxic feminine. What is it? Femininity.
Femininity.
Yep.
And you know another thing I don't understand, how when you getting ready to go get that stomach surgery, and they say, well, you have to lose 100 pounds before we could do the surgery. If you lost 100, how come you can't keep going and avoid the surgery? I can't even get. I don't understand that one.
Right. Right.
But you know what
That's
don't get me? You know how when you're overweighted,
Yeah.
when you overweighted and you decide you want to go get a tummy tuck, liposuction, or what is that gastro sleeve, that stomach sleeve or whatever it is. Well, when
Yeah.
you went and paid all this money or your insurance to pay all this money to get these things done, you lose
Insurance pay for it.
when you lose the weight to get yourself back to where you want to, but you start back doing the same habit to
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
all that. Why would you waste time to even do that?
It's part of life.
I guess part of wasteful life. That was wasting time.
Hey,
But
Granny
what about
Jana.
the men who will pay for a woman's surgery, get a good job?
That's what I
He
was saying. They
he ain't the
sometimes the men
man.
pay
He need
for
to
it.
be gone on by his business.
That's why I said they obviously not pretty enough that you want to pay for these surgeries for your woman.
Well, they like the person. They like her personality, but she got to be the prettiest of them all.
Okay, LP said, how will we age gracefully if everyone is fighting aging? If you're aging naturally, but all your friends are having work done, what happens to you? You might
Yeah,
live longer. That's what
you just might. Amen. You just
you might
might.
live longer.
I would definitely be the oddball.
Exactly.
I can use a little
Because
color.
it's things you can do with that. Eating right, exercising right, you
Yeah.
know. Having all these surgeries, complications gonna come behind them. Might not come right then, but it's coming. Because how many
God,
times you see a person
Yeah.
do Botox?
Well, did y'all
Ooh,
see on the news where they had a plane that they're gonna have specifically for the ones who had that BBL down in Florida because they couldn't fit in regular seats?
wow.
Oh.
you're gonna have
Wait,
to
I
pay
didn't hear
it.
that. What about a different seat for what?
Extra seat for the butt.
The BBL.
I'm
No, I
scrolling
didn't
down.
hear that.
Man. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get there. I'm behind in the chat.
Right? If you taking that cheap flight out, is you gonna have that's gonna be real.
Y'all see what happened back then?
Yep. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Jones Truth. If you come on my side, I'll put the link back in the chat if you want to come up here. Baby, I just think, you know what? I just can't be happy with somebody else's body. I'm trying to be happy with the body I got and how I look.
Yep.
I saw them blue jeans today.
You ain't see nothing.
Oh,
I looked at that video.
Yeah.
I said, "Ooh, look at Nutty Professor. I got to get on the treadmill or something." It makes me wonder about the people they hang around with, and the wrong family members will make you feel bad about yourself. Know your worth. That's true.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
What we eating, Cece?
Who
Some
eats?
Pringles.
Some Pringles.
I'm hungry.
I want to. Oh, you ain't eating Frosted Flakes tonight? I want to ask
I
the
will be.
men. judgment of your house. How many of you like the surgeries women get? Would you be cool if your lady wanted them? Jex?
Nope. Mine no better.
Any other men in the chat want to respond to this question?
Now, don't get me wrong now. My wife, she does use that, but she ain't putting it on like she gonna need it for the next 30 days.
Tampa, she said drop the link.
Who?
Jones True.
I did. I just dropped it.
Okay.
Drake and Kanye had procedures. That's just two guys. I think a lot of them had, especially them hair surgeries.
No, Silvio, I don't have that corn boiling.
You better go and boil that thing and eat it on
I'm
up.
gonna eat it.
Be content with it. Gobble it up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, milk and honey.
Ooh, it's sweet.
Ooh.
Thank you for stopping by.
How you eat that thing, CC? I'm talking about the corn.
The what?
Corn.
How you supposed to eat it?
Pause.
I ain't gonna eat it how you ate that honeycomb.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of that. They put pee on pimples back in the day.
Ooh, here we go.
I
Back
don't know
in the
about that
day,
one.
they used to put urine on the skin to get rid of pimples. I remember somebody telling me put some toothpaste on it. Some toothpaste or some baking soda. But I ain't never heard about that.
Hey, Mike.
She said she's on my Renaissance Mama page.
Yeah, you
You
have
have to go on.
Joe's Truth. You have to go over to Tampa's. You have to go over to Tampa's page to get the link.
Sigbo said men get surgery too. They have fake abs and fake videos and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Especially those that are sweet.
That's
There
why
you
you
go,
have to be
CC.
careful about who you date these days because you don't know what you dating.
Right.
It can be very confusing.
Right.
You think you dating Morris
I
Chestnut?
hate to see the women who have all this surgery and then they have kids and then the kids wonder why they don't look like their mothers.
Hmm.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm thinking this Jones Truth, but I don't see any pictures or anything moving.
Don't let them up then until she show your face.
Okay, there she go.
There
There
she
she go.
is.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hello.
Joe.
That's
Hello.
how.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Hey,
Good.
All right.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. I was, you know what? I think that we lived in a time where all this stuff was not available. So we had to be secure in who we were, and even though we were talked about, because look, I got a very bad overbite, bottom teeth go over my top. And I had to be assured and I had the right people around me to give me the confidence in myself to know who I am. And, but I have noticed a lot of these girls that's naturally pretty, them the ones that's doing all this stuff to their bodies,
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, you're already beautiful. What is the problem? What in you is so messed up and
It's
insecure?
mental.
Can I answer that for you? Can I answer that for you, Miss
Sure.
number one?
Sure. Be my guest.
They're so pretty that they got an insecure man that tells them you ugly. And they
That's
go get all the stuff done to themselves and they don't have enough sense to walk away from that dude.
Yeah, but you know what? I have to say this, and a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but okay. Let me tell you something. I had my father in my life who constantly told me I was pretty. And so I didn't need to be validated by somebody on the outside
Amen.
to tell me. And so then I would judge myself by what that person on the outside is telling me. I was validated by the people near me. You need to be validated by your family,
Exactly.
So they say,
Yeah.
and they say, you don't need a man in the house. A girl's first love is her father, and that man sets the standard for how she's going to look at other men. And just like a boy's first love his mother, he gonna judge women on what he, his mother. So all this is a bunch of craziness. I'm just amazed. I watched all these beautiful girls just literally destroy their bodies with this fake stuff. And then you 20 now, by the time you get 40, you look like Frankenstein's sister. And that's sad.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
And you know how when you work with somebody, and you know we used to what everybody looked like every day. I worked with somebody who was dressed up every single day. I mean, hair rolled up with the big balls and just beautiful every day. And people would say, well, when we go out, you're not gonna look any different because you know how someday when we used to go pick up some others after work because we already got dressed at home because we was off and we go pick up some. And they'd be like, "Ooh, girl, you clean." You know how they say you clean up well? We could never say that to her because we saw her dress up every single day.
Exactly.
Every single day.
Exactly.
So she looked no different when we went out.
My mother would kill me if I thought I was about to walk out the house with some rollers on in my hair, with just looking crazy. There was a different kind of thing then. But now, oh my gosh, y'all be praying. I'll be like, Lord bless him. I see him, I just be like, Lord bless him. That's all I can say is bless him. But but a lot of it is, you're right about one thing, it's up here. It's up here. It
is. It absolutely is.
What are you getting fed? You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
But you are absolutely right. It do start with the people, your family first, and those other loved ones around you. When you boost them up, and because I love to see the people who are giving those kids, the little kids, them admirations now. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. You need to instill that. That way you don't let the outside people tell you anything different because your family have already built you up. But you have right about that.
Have affirmed in you. Look, I had a
lot of insecure people out here.
Yeah, look, when I was in my dating age, I had a guy tell me, well, I would stay with you, but see, you're going to fail and you just don't look like I need you to look. And I look at my response, because of how I was raised, because I had the family I had, my response to him was, sweetheart, I was doing good before I met you, and I will continue to do good after you're gone. And I met my husband and married him, and I have this friend, she crazy, but I love her to death. She and it had probably been maybe about 8 or 10 months went by, and he ran into her. But if you didn't think I was of quality, why are you asking about me? So he asked her, he's like, well, where's Sheila? Where's Sheila? She was like, child, Sheila done got her a good man and got married, and she sent you something. You know your friends just go
right. Build it up, right.
just so she could call me and tell me, girl, that man's mouth hit the floor.
Right.
Because he actually said, well, I didn't think she was. She was like, you the dummy. So you have to be confident in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to know who you are. Hey, exactly. I'll be celebrating 29 years this year. So with my husband, you have to know who you are. I know my worth. Exactly. My worth is not always about my looks. My worth is also with my mind and my heart. You put those two together, you are the most beautiful person that you can be.
Absolutely.
I heard a man tell a young lady she would be pretty if she didn't have all that makeup on.
Yeah.
I done told a few.
They get offended when you say that.
Hey,
and then some of them that's beautiful, they so ugly on the inside.
Oh
it's ridiculous.
Gosh. See, they got the beauty part, but they left out the brain and the heart. They left those two things out. You have to have all three. You gotta have all three. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And I'm married to my husband, but guess what? He know I got his back. He know he got a wife that can get out there and hustle and do what she need to do if the need be. But see, we come into this new weird way of thinking that You, I'm watching this video, and this guy is talking to this young lady, and she was like, "Well, what you bring to the table?" And he talks about he's working, he's got an entrepreneur, he's doing well, whatever. And so he looks at her. He's like, "What you bring to the table?" "Well, I'm just trying to work things out." He told her, "Get out my car." And I thought I would fall on the floor. You can't expect someone to just come in and just take over you. You still have to do you to work the relationship. Yeah. And that's the thing. We've lost even what the relationship. That's why everybody trying to do this fake stuff, because they don't even know how to relate to each other. There's this false narrative, this facade, that's why you get the big butts and the big boobs and the 5-8 layers. Have y'all watched some of these makeup videos? Mm-hmm. Do you see? First they pile this on, then they pile that on, then they pile this on. When I watched one, that thing was an hour and a half. I said, it don't take nobody that long to put on no makeup. Come on, y'all. Look, no foundation, lipstick, I'm gone. That's it. That's all I need. Yeah. That's all I need. I have a friend who used to
put some eyebrows on and some lipstick. I'm gone.
I mean, look, my eyebrows so gray, they white. So my idea eyebrows, I just give me a little tint and tint them when I feel like it. That's it. That's as complicated as I get it. My daughter says, "Mommy, all I do is carry my lipstick in a driver's license." I was like, "You go, girl." That's all you do. That's all you need. But that's too much. That's why them purses weigh 35 pounds.
All that makeup.
They carrying book bags now. LP said, "I'm going to poke the hornet's nest. If women are so much better than men, as some women profess, then how come men don't need to wear a mask everywhere they go and run from agents all the time?"
Good question. But let me tell you something. Look closer. A lot of these men are starting to do everything these women are doing.
I see just as many men at the place getting their toes done and they nails done too.
But see, he got to understand, a little bit of makeup is not a mask. A little bit of makeup is enhance what you already have. That's the whole purpose of the makeup, to enhance what you already have. Now it's about masking and hiding what you already have.
Exactly.
Totally. Don't hug nobody, because you get the imprint of their face on your clothes. So, because the stuff is so
been there, done that.
Child, I've lost a lot of clothes with people. "Oh, Miss Jones," my husband is a pastor. "Oh, Miss Jones, first lady," and I get home and all this is, and I'm like, "Lord have mercy, help me, Jesus."
Yeah.
Sixbo said, "These things been going on for decades before our time. It's not new to these generations. The technology has exposed what has been hidden for years."
Amen. If you look in different cultures, it was a Japanese society. The women's faces were literally white because they thought, so. And I guess each generation have their own thing. Ooh, I'm glad I'm not young no more. Whew. I couldn't handle it now.
Yeah, they do call themselves high maintenance.
Yeah.
It's not just about the makeup either. It's about
everything. Guard 99 said Rick James had fake braids in his hair.
Wig. There were no fake braids. That's a straight wig.
No, that was a man piece.
Man piece.
Oh yeah, you're right. Rich. He said a lot of women, when you ask them what they bring to the table, they say they are the table. Yeah, but you have to understand the
girl back.
But see, you have to see. Here's what they mess up with. They don't understand the concept of a table. A table supports what's put on it. What you support.
Right.
No, I don't understand eyelashes. Let me tell y'all. One of my grandchildren came over here one day, wasn't looking at her stuff like. So I went to my dining table to sit down to put a plate down. I looked over there. I thought it was a gigantic roach or something on my table. And girl, I like to threw my plate clean across the room. I looked twice. And some doggone eyelashes. I said, if you don't get them things off my table.
My kids used to leave theirs in the car, or they mean they took them off in the car, and I'm like, what is the
Yeah, and it scared you to death. I said, if it had moved, honey, I'd have made a new door in that house.
Amen. Times are different though. The things that we did back in the day, they don't. It's frowned upon now. You know, being simple and just putting on something nice, covering up. It's frowned upon. You gotta be outside showing everything. And I'm like, why you gotta do all that?
Well, see, y'all sound like me. Y'all sound like me. I'm not trying to go along to get along. I'm just trying to be me.
Well,
that's all I
do. From back in the 50s to 60s up to the time now. The way women
GT Junior, welcome.
Totally different.
It's totally different. Look, but I'll be honest with you. I'm a pastor's wife, but nah, I'm sorry. Y'all not sitting me in no corner with no big hat looking crazy. It's hot. I'm in Mississippi. It's hot. I ain't putting on no hat. It's hot.
You ain't got your corner. You better go and get in that corner right there with your big old hat on.
Look, JG, it's hot in that corner.
With your little fan and your big old towel over your knee.
Oh, no.
Yeah, go ahead, darling.
Oh, no. I seen one with a wig. Now, I'm in the Delta. I seen one with a wig and a hat. I'm thinking she made me hot just looking at it. Good God. About to faint. Look, there are hot flashes in that. That ain't working. That ain't working. No hats here. It's the Delta. No hats. When I lived in Ohio, I would wear a hat, but I wasn't a pastor's wife. I was just me being stylish. No hats here. When I hit Mississippi, I don't even think I got a hat in my closet.
All right.
I told you when I gave them up, I gave them up. No.
Texas Ham and the they putting on whitening cream.
I'm gonna drop down because this lag is behind.
Okay, I appreciate you,
Miss Shirley.
All right, Miss Shirley,
for coming up.
I understand the impression that most men really don't care for half the mess us ladies do to ourselves. They like us to look nice, but you don't have to change who you are.
10-4.
Mm-hmm. I agree, but some of them are very hard to reach. Sometimes their own mothers block those messages. It's difficult to reach damaged people.
I kicked a nice one to the curb, and she messed up by putting black lipstick on, and it was thick.
The off-grid trucker say it's more attractive when a woman is covered. What'd you say, Jay?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I understand what he's talking about. Everything ain't hanging out.
Right. I do want some surprises. I don't want to see all the surprises before I get there.
And you don't want to share them with the world either.
Who you telling?
But the sad part about it is you dress like that, and then when somebody disrespect you, you mad.
Oh, they be killing me today.
What you expect?
Mm-hmm.
Good example.
Yeah.
Good example. All them women that go to the gym in the little tight clothes, and then they set their cameras up so when they bend over and a man look at their butt, then they want to say, "Oh, he's just sexually blah blah blah," and they cut up. Y'all haven't seen, child. These women be at these gyms bending over in front of these men, and I feel so bad for the men. I really do. They in the gym trying to work out.
They just be trying to make content. That's all.
Yeah, but several men have gotten sued behind that mess.
But you know what? Say for instance, you're married, and your husband tell you he don't want you wearing certain things. because it's not respectful. Is that ground for you to think that's controlling, or that's just
No,
something he's trying to protect you?
no, I think he's trying to protect me because men like for you to look nice, but I don't blame a man. If I got somebody, I don't want you to show everything to the world. If you married me and you said you're mine, then you should be protecting all that just for me. You understand? I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. People say that's narrow-minded or whatever, but if you are so insecure and you got a husband, but yet you still want to show everything to the world, why you got a husband?
That's what I'm about to say.
Let him go
But
and
I-
then go show it to the world.
But I think if he feels that way, if she was dressing that way when you met her and you were dating her, you should have, brought that up then. Don't wait to get married and then try to change her. Okay,
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah,
Now,
I was
you
just
know,
gonna say that.
excuse me, nip that in the bud in the
Mm.
beginning.
I'm putting
Exactly.
my 2 cents in. Yes, even after these 38 years, if she put on something and I don't think she should put it on, I let her know. No, you don't need to wear that. It's see through. It's this. I tell her, no, that's
To me, that's
mine.
respect.
I ain't sharing. I ain't never shared when it come to you. So, hey,
Because be
Right,
honest,
lady.
we as women are quick to say what we don't like on our men. How fast?
yes,
Exactly.
0 to 100.
I don't see y'all women shaking your head. Yes, but I know. Yes, y'all is. Yes, y'all is.
Habit Max say, I'm thinking about how when my grandmother would come home from work and the first thing she did was pull off her wig and throw it on the table like it was trying to cook her brain.
Hallelujah to the
Yeah.
grandma.
Yeah. The wig went in
Baby,
one
I
hand
will
and the
come
bra
home and
went
take
off
my
in the
bra
Right.
off.
I was gonna say
Before
the bra.
I even got in the
Like,
house, my
bra
bra
and the
was off
wig.
at the top. Like, look,
Day is
Three
done.
things. Yeah, three things. Three things. That wig, them shoes, that bra. That's it. We happy
that
here. You
That's
leave
it.
oh.
That means you're home for the day.
Yeah.
You ain't going nowhere else.
No.
And
I'm
look,
done.
it was so funny to me. My mama was like, "What?" My mama was in the car one day, and she had just got through her doctor's appointment, had a little wig, and she was FaceTiming me, and she was like, "I said, what you doing, mom?" She said, "Nothing." Next thing I know, she just snatched the wig off and threw it in the back seat of the car. I was like, looking at her, like, what the world?
Well,
But
I'd have to at least wait till I got to the house because
she was on the way to the house.
funny.
She said she couldn't make it.
Mm.
What I say earlier, them things is hot. My brother used to say, "Is you gonna put that helmet on your head?" That's what he used to call my wig, is a helmet. I promise you, it's hot as one.
Yeah,
Right.
the off-grid trucker said, "Yeah, trying to protect you." Lady Dagger said, "Trying to protect me." Right. I do the same stuff with my husband. But you know what? The thing about it is, if you with someone and you met this person dressing like that,
Yeah,
they're not gonna change when you get married.
yeah.
They will if you say something.
But guess what?
Yeah.
If you don't say nothing before, they're not gonna change after.
Yep, you're right. You're right. Now, see, you're right about that. And that's another problem. People do not talk about the important things before they get into a
Before they-
relationship.
Absolutely.
They want to
Absolutely.
figure it out after. All they want to do is say, "Ooh, he give me butterflies. Ooh,
I'm
he
married now.
fun." Yeah, yeah, I was married now. And look, you don't know what you married.
Right.
My husband and I,
If
we
you
talk.
met her, if you
Go
met
ahead.
her at the club with the see-through dress on, with the high
Mhm.
heels on,
Mhm.
butt showing, titties showing, she gonna be out there showing all of that when you
Yep.
say I do. If you don't nip that in the bud, then because that's what you was looking for. That's what attracted
And I
you.
hope it's a she and not a he.
I hope so.
You better, yeah. You better hope you don't get
Bingo.
blacked out drunk and wake up with a surprise.
Trucker,
Bingo.
I'm sorry for about your friend. My
Yeah.
condolences.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people have lost their lives with that foolishness.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
thing is how you get me is how I'm gonna represent myself in our marriage.
Yeah, let me
I'm
tell you.
gonna dress conservative for me, cause I'm not gonna be out there showing everything. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with you. It has something to do with me. My grandmother
Exactly.
raised
There
me
you
right.
go.
You
There
know what
you
I'm
go,
saying?
baby.
So no, you
Yes.
ain't have to worry about telling me how to dress, cause
And
Pam
here,
know what's her limits.
and how I was raised is no, I'm sorry, I don't know you, and you are not worthy to view nothing that you should not be viewing on my
Exactly.
body. See, you have
Exactly.
to be, like I said, you better get it right. Yep, you need the uncomfortable conversations up front.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
do. And then
absolutely.
women are like, why he can't just respect me? I buy my own clothes, but you want this man to respect you? You need to respect his views.
You know what? My husband and I, we do marriage counseling because my husband has a rule. He will refuse to marry anybody before he counsels them. So when we counsel them, what we literally do is sit there and ask all the hard questions and present those to them before they get married. The
Yep.
questions they never thought about asking, the things they never thought about, who, what, this, that, and the other, and stuff like that. And we literally send them home with homework. Now y'all gotta sit down and talk about this. So, but my husband is very funny. If he feels that you're not ready to get married, he will not perform that ceremony. He said it's not about the money, it's not about this. He said I'm not going to contribute to that. We had an incident where a young man got angry with him because he told him point blank, y'all not ready. They was knocked down, drag out fighting before the wedding. So you knew it. And he got angry with my husband and he married the girl anyway. What they let married 6 months
Hmm.
and a $15,000 wedding.
Excuse me,
Mm.
Miss Jones. Is anybody playing some music?
Oh, wait a
We'll
minute.
have a TV on.
TV.
Oh,
Somebody left my came in and turned my TV on. Hang on.
Sweet Thumb said if they do make a change, they still might blame you for it later. Maybe even call you controlling and narcissist for having preferences.
No, we're
Uh-huh.
talking about within reason. There's a reason and then there's a limit. Okay.
But
So
my thing is, if you date somebody or meet somebody that's doing all that before you got married, and y'all ain't had no conversation,
Right.
yeah, you're gonna still get that. That's gonna be your
Mhm.
downfall.
Yeah, exactly.
and the
Yeah,
sad thing is too many young people get married for the wedding and not the marriage.
true.
It's
That's
not
it.
Right.
about the wedding, it's about the marriage. The
Right.
wedding is one day, the marriage is supposed to be for a lifetime.
Mhm.
You better
I
think.
haven't met. Netta said, "Not true. I did, nor did he ask me to change."
Mhm.
Thank
But you changed.
Whether
thank
you think you
you.
changed or not, when you're in a relationship, you change.
You
Yeah.
do. You do. I mean, I know back in the day, younger, I used to wear certain things.
Oh
When I
my
went
God,
out,
that's horrible.
yeah,
Mhm.
when I went,
Wow.
what?
Wow.
Mhm.
Thank y'all. He confronted dude.
Mhm.
Yep. Yep. That's how a lot of people die for that foolishness.
Wow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because you think it's okay to go out there and show your body and you got a man. Come on. Where's the common sense? Or is that non existent anymore?
I was just saying this, Miss Lady, that people don't court each other no more. People don't. You just get in the bed with somebody as soon as you meet them, and you think that's cool, like you know them. You don't know them.
Yeah,
Nobody court.
it used to be you meet. It used to be you meet, you get to know people, you
You
get in a
gonna you,
relationship, you get
you gonna meet
engaged,
my
you get
granddad
married.
because you couldn't take me out unless you met my grandfather. And I had a curfew. I had to be in that door at a certain time, or
You see,
he
me-
was
you
he
see me
wasn't
raising my hand, don't you?
playing. Our
Look,
grandfather didn't play that. You gonna date me, you gonna meet him, and you gonna have me back at a decent time. And I'm not gonna be on the phone all night with you, cause I gotta go to bed and go to school. Yeah, my granddaddy didn't play.
my daddy ran a dude away from the house. Never saw that boy again. He was nice, but he made one big mistake. He pulled up to my house and honked the horn. And my father stepped outside and said, young man, we don't have no whores in this house.
I think my granddaddy said.
I never saw him again.
Yeah.
He said, I never saw him again. I was like, okay.
Off-grid trucker said, I don't allow my daughters to date, period. But yeah, my grandfather didn't play that neither. You're not pulling up blowing outside his house.
Yeah.
And you know what? I didn't understand it then, but I understood it when I got older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what all the kids are telling us now. I didn't understand. I understand you now. I understand when you said this. I understand when you said that.
He said they going from my house to her husband's house. Facts. But you ain't got that these days. You meet a guy. You going to my house, or can I go over your house? Nah, nigga, you go home. What's wrong with you?
The children are not raised the same way we were raised.
That's true.
The kids now, they 30s and 20s and all that stuff. They want to do their own thing.
Women have to understand the man is the protector, so don't put him in a possible situation just because you want to wear something.
That's it.
Yeah. The choice is simple. It's either
say it again, Lady Daggett. Say it again.
Is the man or the dress? Which one is it?
Yeah. How about something? You don't buy my clothes. Well, you need to get you another man. Get you a boy.
And I've seen some couples out, and her dress is so short. I'm wondering, where is it going to go? Once you sit down, things raise up. Yeah. I'm like, where is that dress going to go once she sit down and you walking side by side with her on your way into dinner or into the club? I never understood
some married couples like that. Married couples and the man walking out, just want to film in her and she half naked. Like, it's cute.
Yeah, I love this. My husband pastored a church before, and he said, Sheila, I made it a point to sit right behind the podium, dead behind, so he couldn't see nothing. He said, because he come sit in the front row, he's like, he wasn't trying to see nothing. So he'd be sitting, and they'd be like, is the pastor here? The pastor here, but the pastor sitting behind the He used to tickle me to death with that. He said, I wasn't trying to see nothing. He said, I sure wasn't looking for nothing. He would say, I literally, and the next one they built it wider. So he said, I was good then.
Yeah, I just think every woman have to do what's best for them to make them happy.
I think every woman needs to learn how to value themselves.
Respect themselves, yes.
And know your worth.
Yeah.
Because if you think putting on all of this body parts and fakeness and altering your stuff, it ain't gonna do nothing but make you sicker in the long run.
Right.
It's not healthy.
Yeah. I try to remind the women when I run into them, young women that I talk to, I say, just remember a thing. I was like, God said you were fearfully and wonderfully made. If he made you, then you were good enough. You are good enough.
Yeah.
And you are good enough.
What does it say? Baby, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
A good
thing. Say, Jay?
When a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing.
Yep.
That's true. And not she who find it.
LP, I stood behind this woman in the store with that comment you just had up there. I stood in the store yesterday behind a woman who had to be 70-something years old with the shorts with her butt cheeks hanging out. She was totally fully gray and old and totally wrinkled up. So she might have even been older than that, but she had on booty shorts.
What's up with these balloons?
Happy birthday!
My iPad on all kinds of stuff. But I see that too every day. I see people get in my car half dressed. This one lady got in my car. She was young. She had on a shirt And you know how you have those shirts on that come like right here, but you can see down the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And she had on some tights, so you can see
Give
her
a thumbs
stomach.
up.
She's throwing all the signs up.
I know.
Did you agree with that?
I'm like, look. I'm looking at her like, where's she going? And I took her to CVS. I'm like, oh, okay, you going to CVS. Dressed like that. Okay.
Thanks for dropping by, Lady Dagger Status. Good night.
Oh, good night.
Lady Dagger.
Appreciate you.
Whew.
Appreciate
Y'all,
you coming in.
Yeah. Boy, y'all, you know what? We be called old, out of touch. We be triggering so many folk. It'd be a crying shame. It'd be a riot.
I live
Hello,
according
lovely
to
Bree.
the principles of the
Welcome
Torah.
in.
Mm-hmm.
All praise.
Yeah.
Not wrinkle up. She was wrinkled up, Sylvia. Grandma, a little nigga said Grandma was looking for some fun. Hey, lovely Breeze 87.
But you know, it's hard to actually find any decent sized shorts when you go to the store. Everything is cut low.
It's,
You're not-
the
you're not-
stores are catering. They catering to the young people.
Yeah.
You not a sew?
Huh?
You not a sewer? So
Do I know how to sew?
yeah,
Yeah.
go get you a pattern, make you some shorts.
I'm not about to sew no.
Well, take
You
them
go back
pants
on
you cut the legs off and make your own shorts.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah,
You got some
I have
old
done
pants
that.
that's ankle beetle, cut them off, sew them up like right at the bottom, hey.
Look,
Yeah.
I had a girl. We were a bunch of women, and I had some shorts on, and they came down to my thighs because I don't wear them shorts, just regular shorts. They came about 3-4 inches above my knee. And said, "Oh, Miss Jones, you got some pretty legs. You need to get you some mini skirts." I'm like, "For who?" Because I ain't got nothing to show to nobody but my husband. Thank you very much. And she looked at me. I was like, I got some man. Thank you very much.
I still don't understand the shorts that I made to go in between the cheeks. Why? I don't understand half of the stuff that they making and calling it clothes.
Right.
Have you noticed that they only make the naked clothes for women?
Yeah. My daughter gonna tell me you dress like a grandma. I said, hell, I am a grandma.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
I got 9 grandchildren. How you want me to dress? Grandmama got 9 children with a bonnet and a grandma robe on. They ain't stop nothing. So how you want me to dress?
Right.
This grandma got 6 kids and 12 grandchildren and a great grandchild. What y'all think I look like going around here putting on a miniskirt and then got what little chest I got hanging out?
Yeah, my grandmother got 9 children. She got a host of great grandchildren. She got 5 generations, and she didn't dress like that. And been married 59 years before my grandfather died.
They wasn't trying to make content back then.
Whatever.
I'm not selling my soul for nothing. Nothing. Thank you very much.
Sylvia said that's why I shop online. LP said she said that I read the shut up, Siri. Ain't nobody talking to you. I love my shorts to be. Ain't nobody talking to you.
I can tell you one thing. I don't wear shorts that much anymore. Number one, because living in the Delta, these mosquitoes, man, these suckers be in swarms. It's hot. It's hot, and the mosquitoes don't play. Yes, ma'am.
I'm from Greenwood, and baby, the mosquitoes bite through your clothes.
Guess where I live? In Greenwood.
What?
Yes.
You might know my grandma.
I might.
Hold on, let me put it in the
private chat.
Because I don't need it.
You from Greenwood. See, I don't have to tell you how hot it is.
Where the doggone private chat at?
Where it says
it's
private.
Right next to the comments.
Right next to the comments title.
I'm blind as a bat. I think I got them bat wing eyelashes on.
No. But it's hot down here. Who I'm wearing shorts, man. Man, when I moved down here, these mosquitoes. Well, when I moved to Greenwood, these mosquitoes fell in love with me. I wake up with be knotted from the ankles to the knees, and I'm
How long you been in Greenwood?
I've been in Greenwood since 2010.
Okay, so you know anybody down in Rising Sun?
Maybe a few.
Okay, you got to look in the private chat to see.
Hey, guess what? Guess what? I'm right up above Rising Sun.
Okay. Go. Can you go to the private chat?
I'm looking at the private chat. Now that last name I don't recognize. Okay. I see what you're talking about. This one.
Yeah, don't say it.
No, I'm not gonna say it. No, I'm not gonna say it. No, actually, literally, I'm like Long Acres, right up above Rising Sun.
Yeah, my grandmother been there a long time.
Yeah,
but that's our last name.
Ain't it a small world?
Yep. That it is. That's marketing for sex traffic. They can see everything.
Yeah, that's why they wonder why and then you wonder why everybody getting snatched, all these children and women and stuff. Right. I went to a store one time with my daughter when I was a lot younger, but she so she would needed a little dress for a program.
Okay,
she was 10 years old, and this woman gonna give my daughter a hooker dress. I called it a hooker dress. And I looked at her, I was like, she's not wearing that. She's like, oh no, she looked like she like cute. I said, did you put it on your daughter? My daughter is not wearing that. I got her a dress that was age appropriate. I believe in age appropriate dress. So no, I'm not letting my daughter dress like no. And she's a little hooker, had this little short thing with glitter and whatnots, and she was 10.
Yeah, I see the little girls now. They look grown. The 4 or 5-year-olds, they look like they some grown little kids, but grown little people. Well, I got a 10-year-old here, and I dress her very conservative. My daughter said, "You dressing her like you dress yourself." I said, "Carla, what you want?" She ain't showing nothing. She gonna stay a kid as long as I can keep her a kid.
And that's what I can imagine, JG. If you got a daughter,
yeah,
and you go to the store and they want to give your daughter the shortest, tightest, most revealing thing in there, you gonna have words, ain't you?
She's 33 now, though.
Oh, she's 33. But I mean, if she was young, if she was like 12 or something like that, you'd have words.
She ain't revealing nothing. None but her teeth, and they better be clean.
Yeah, but that's what they do, and they think it's cute.
Well, they unfortunately some parents as well. They let these little kids now train them up now to be pitiful when they get this age.
Well, too many are treating them like they're adults.
Yeah, you got a little girl 4 or 5 years old taking a picture, and she got to cock her leg to take the picture. Wrong answer. Stay in your butt right there, take a picture, and let's be done with it.
My daughter wear leggings with all their dresses. Yeah, I try to put shorts up under Mackenzie's dresses. She have on shorts up under hers. Because she is a little tomboy. So I put shorts on.
Yeah, I did that too.
That's what we did when we was coming up. You know, when we was coming up, it wasn't no problem to do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I told her I had to find her a little slip. If not, I'm going to have to make her one. She going to say, "Grandma, what's that?" I said, "That's what we put up under their dresses."
You ever seen kids so inappropriately dressed you just wanted to slap their mama?
Exactly.
So, I promise you.
I do.
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to slap my daughters and they grown. Like, why do you got this on? You got daughters. It's just clothes. No, it's not. It's bringing the bad attention to you, and then you want to get mad when you don't get the right attention.
Right.
Because I don't feel sorry for him. They be like, well, he said something. I was like, well, that's what you were showing him. That's what you were showing him.
They grow up to alter themselves because they grew up too fast. That's true.
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. I went to a parade one time because they started them too young, and they had, you know how they have the different organizations marching and stuff like that. Well, they had one with a bunch of little girls. I guess they were supposed to be in a little dance class, and they stopped the parade, and little girls, they didn't have nothing on but just leotards, no tights or nothing, just the leotards, and then had played the nasty music and had them grinding all the way down to the ground.
Yeah.
Talking about, get it, girl, get it, girl, get it. That's nasty. You're starting them off nasty. And these girls like 6, 8 years old.
Yep. And I know it's somebody we grew up with watching on TV who has a group, and that's how they dance. I'm not gonna say her name though, because she's a movie star. I mean, she's a professional person.
Is she from Mississippi?
And no, she ain't from Mississippi. But anyway, she did it back in the day, and she still does it now. And somebody I worked with, their little granddaughter was a part of it. And she was so proud. She was showing us the phone, and baby, them little girls was all, I was like, oh my God, no way. No way. No, man. And they already looking good in them little skin tight outfits like that. And then you got them. Yeah, no.
Ain't nobody got time.
Too much. That's too much.
Then make them put on all these long wigs, and all you doing is slanging hair.
Have a good night, Texas. Hand in the dirt.
AGT.
And then all the makeup they have on them kids at them functions is ridiculous. Hey, AGT, what you got to contribute?
Back, ponytail down their backs.
That was probably one of the things that contributed to me going ahead and dating my wife, is that, you know, she was plain Jane, as some people may call it. You know, she wasn't extravagant with her dressing thing, when she dress up and stuff like that, unless she's with me and stuff. Cause I can't stand that. You're supposed to leave something imaginary for the eyes. Absolutely. And stuff. Yes.
Absolutely.
Hey, LGG.
So yeah. But that's all.
Yeah. But I hear so many men saying what you say. They like something to be left to the imagination. They don't really care about all this stuff. But it seems like it's not getting through, because to me, it seems like women are more dressing to impress other women as to oppose dressing to impress men, because they, how to get together with their girls and see me, look at this. And you dressing to impress your friends. You're not dressing. To me, you should be dressing to impress the person you want to spend your life with. That's the important person. Because I guarantee you get see how many of them friends show up and come around and be with you in no time of need and help you out and blah, 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 blah. You on your own, sister.
Hey, don't hurt the harvest.
Hey, don't hurt the harvest. And LGG, you are absolutely right about that. You are absolutely right.
Mm-hmm. I missed that.
Put it back up there so they can,
she said, have y'all anyone seen the feeds where mothers are now primping their young daughters in videos? They might be babies, but they have over 5,000 followers. How many are pedophiles in that group?
Honey, the pedophiles is watching.
And Sylvia said they are setting them up for the perverts.
Why? But they gotta know a little bit about.
Because they dumb and they trying to get the next big check.
But that ain't how you're supposed to do it, though.
But they don't care.
That would be very traumatizing for just.
I'll read right here said a mouthful. You think the men is looking at you and they really looking at your children.
Come on.
Bingo.
Tell the truth. They're not looking at you. They're looking at your child. And believe it or not, you got the kind that will date you just to get to your children. How many times have we seen that?
You see it, GT?
Oh, I'm in Alaska. What's up, the off grid trucker? Yeah, I'm on the West Coast now.
I
Yeah, this
think
Every
is
night somebody trip off of your daylight.
you
Yeah,
always
he got
you
yeah,
daylight.
always do
Everybody
that
else
to
ain't got
us.
nighttime. You
yeah.
gonna have to start putting. You gotta start putting some tint on your window so he can't see outside.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But
Yeah,
then in the wintertime, it's the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
The wintertime, it be dark at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I
GT,
watch a lot of.
Yeah,
GT. In the
yeah.
wintertime, we wants to be in the house.
Not me.
Mm,
Summertime, we want to be outside. Wintertime, we wants to be in the house.
hmm.
I want to be somewhere where it's got hot chocolate, and the house don't always have it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like my wife, you know how they have them jeggings or whatever them things is?
Leggings, jeggings. Yeah.
Jeggings, leggings, all that stuff. I had to have a
Yeah.
conversation with my wife about I don't know how many years ago it was, but we was in line somewhere and this lady she had on hers and they were see-through. Like she been a certain kind of way and you can see through 'em. And I
Yeah.
looked, I was like, do am I seeing, and I think she like looked at me weird. And I told her, and I said just a little bit louder, so maybe the person that was in front of me, I said, "Baby, you can't be wearing stuff like that." And then when we got home, she almost tried to kind of debate with me, and I'm like, "No, we not wearing that." I said, "You're not gonna put me in a situation where you think that I'm supposed to defend you when you're not having honor upon yourself. No, that ain't how we get
Yeah.
down. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna let anybody trick me off the streets. Nobody. My son, unless I you got to look at things from the intentions of what they're actually doing. And no, I can't let you do me like that. I can't have you wearing a little skirt or whatever, and then people are being disrespectful. You putting stuff out there.
Yep.
It's just like
Starting
if somebody glue.
unnecessary trouble.
Yeah, if somebody glue a $20 bill on the ground or whatever, we're gonna look at it at least one time. Like, is it what's that? So
right.
no, why I'm gonna do it like that? Mm-mm.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Okay,
right.
so I have a question. So, how do y'all feel with the way men dress?
But they butt
Oh,
and
Lord.
You need
pants
to dress
hanging
like a
down.
man, or you just go ahead and be a child and act like somebody got to change your pamper.
Lord,
No,
come
I'm
on now.
just
Welcome in,
saying.
Country
I
Western.
mean,
I think
you know,
they should have a standard too. And to see a 65-year-old man sagging his pants and showing his drawers is just utterly sad and
Nasty.
disgusting. And you out here
Miranda, son, you
trying,
see
and
that?
you out here throwing up
Yeah.
signs, trying
You're
to get
welcome.
you go sit your behind down someplace like you got some good sense. I see it all the time. I see it too much because how can you expect me to have a standard and you don't?
right?
Both should have some kind of standard. There's a difference between dressing popular and see. Remember, do y'all remember this word when people used a lot of people used to get dressed? The word elegant. Elegant means you don't have to show nothing but your style and the way
But
you
you
walk in
still,
the room.
Mhm.
It spoke volumes. You didn't have to show
yeah,
anything, but it was your
exactly.
attitude, and stuff like that. I saw a guy one time, a friend of mine, and he said, Sheila, let's go to lunch. I was in college. I was like, okay. So I went to lunch. So I'm looking for him. I said, I'm going to go early. So I didn't go early, but I went early and he still beat me there. So when I beat me there, so I walked over to the table. He said, you know what? I just love to see you walk in the room. He said, you don't walk in the room like you shy. You hold your head up and you carry yourself. He said, I like that. And I've learned that if you learn how to just carry yourself, you don't need all this other embellishment. You know what I'm saying? You don't need all the craziness and the whatever. Carry yourself like you are worth something. And let's go back to that word worth. You got to know your worth.
Right.
If you don't know
Yeah.
your worth,
Somebody posted a graduation picture last week of a couple. They both were decked out. I mean, decked out. and they said, look at them, and then look at the ones that you see. Nothing was showing on the young girl. She looked beautiful. And
Elegant.
nothing was showing, no skin nowhere.
Elegant.
As opposed to some of these other primes and graduates.
My
What they
question,
be having on.
again, don't you want to slap some of these mamas? You got your child coming out to the prom and ain't nothing but a little strip of fabric covering the important thing. Really?
Because they took them shopping for it.
Absolutely.
They got them at the high school like that.
Yeah.
At the high
That's what we
school.
talking about.
That's what we
Yeah.
talking about, the high school.
Look,
Yeah.
my son, he go to high school or whatever, and he asked me could he spend the night at a little girl's house. I said, what? I said, what you mean?
What?
So I'm a man, okay? I know what position I was in at 11 years old. I know what I was doing. He's a different protege. He doesn't have the same kind of environment that I do. I want him to grow differently than I do, but I also want him to protect himself. If he's asking me certain questions, then that means that I need to go prepare myself. So I've been talking about this with him for the last couple of years. And then I think it was Monday, I went on and we went to the store. We grabbed what we need to grab, and everything. And then I said, why would her dad allow you to spend a night? Oh, it's not really her dad. I said, what? And I was like, okay, maybe that's the stepdad or whatever. And I was like, but the mom should step up and say something, son. He was like, well, their situation is kind of crazy. I said, you can't spend the night over there. I was like, nah, she gonna be looking for something. And I said, what you trying to get her? No, sir, we not doing that one, partner. And he was like, well, dad, and I was like, I don't care what you talking about. And I said, you're gonna have to get it another kind of way, but you can't spend the night over there like that. No, we're not doing that one. But it just made me feel some kind of way that, and then when I told my I was this is between me and my son, but I don't try to keep secrets because I'm very, very honest, and it's I get in trouble for it. So I was talking out loud, just talking, and I said something, and then my wife, she was like, oh, you need to tell his mama. And I was like, tell his mama what? Then I had to think about it. I'm gonna have to talk to his mom about it. And then I told my wife, I said, if we have a little girl, that's your job. Your job is to help her preserve everything that she cannot get back. And I mean that. Because once we start talking about you, we're gonna talk about you. Because me and my partner, we done had some run-ins with some stuff, and it's conversations, and it's real. And I don't want my little girl to be viewed like that. I said, her cookies are supposed to stay sealed until she say I do. And that's her job. And I told her, I said, that's your main job. My job is to keep my son out of prison, and keep him from getting a felony, keep him from having a baby too early, and keep him from having an STD. Those are my primary focus on preserving my son. And when it comes down to a daughter, that's her job, and she better do it right. I mean, you can't make her save it, but still.
It takes both of y'all. It takes both of y'all. It takes both of y'all.
I know, but she's an example, so I want her to, facilitate things that I'm a different type of man.
Well, I want to say something to you, GT.
I'm listening.
I watched your video when y'all was doing the taste testing, you and your son, and I liked the way that, he didn't have a shirt on, but you blurred his chest out. I was like, that was amazing to see that, that you would think, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times men don't think that boys can be subjected to things as well as girls. And so I just wanted to tell you, I respect you for doing that.
Oh man, girl, you almost made me cry on that one right there. Like for real, man.
Yeah. Said, the skinny jeans on men just work my nerves. My man, if I get one, can never work those. Not ever. Your pants can't be tighter than mine, bro. I don't know what. don't know what made them come up with this, but you can't.
Now, Tampa, if you get a cowboy, his pants gonna be tighter than yours.
His pants ain't gonna be tight like no. Now you gotta have some wiggle room.
I don't wear skinny jeans. Why would I wear something that feel like I need some grease just to slide up in them suckers?
They painted on you.
So,
wow, Sylvia.
Oh, wait. Those skinny jeans.
Yeah, she's right. I've seen that too.
Yeah,
that's disrespectful. And another thing, like, you know, I'm a man, but still, I still want you to be surprised. Why would I wear skinny jeans? Like, I don't understand that. I done talked all this good talk. No, I want you to know.
Yeah. You see this?
Oh. What that mean?
It mean.
I don't know what it mean though.
It means.
I mean,
he got 5 girls. He got 5.
Right.
Boys. And the example that he's showing her what a man is supposed to be by watching him is what he wants.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you know, a lot of times a man will tell a daughter will tell a man, their father said, "You ain't nothing like my dad. I don't need to be." My dad was a real man.
but still,
like I said, when my daughter first time came, it was me that took her to the store. It was me that bought her the ice cream cone. It was me that talked to her.
Yeah.
His wife was at work.
LGG said, "You are a man, GT, and I approve your style."
I'm trying. I'm telling you, it's complicated out here. You know, I see these girls and they have on makeup, and I don't know if I'm being just old fashioned, but you know, I told my wife, I said, if we get that chance and we have a little girl, she ain't wearing no makeup. I don't care if she in high school. It doesn't matter. You know, and then my wife asked me, she said, what about for pictures? I was like, she already beautiful, so what she need makeup for? I don't want no unnecessary attention being drawn to her when it comes down to these gawking men. These men are nasty. If you sit back and you watch, you know, because I done been to these functions or whatever, and you just observing, seeing what people are up to or whatever, and you look at some of these people and they gawking at these kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, what are they looking at? Like, there's nothing that you can get from that position. So why? I don't get it.
The word is called pedophile.
That's exactly what it's called.
It's some women that's doing it too.
That's the word, though. The
Women are
word is called
pedophile too.
pedophile.
Yeah.
I didn't see it like that until I had a son, and then it's like he was spending the night over one of his homeboys' house, and he was saying something. I was like, "What you talking about?" And he was still talking, and then I was like, "Oh, okay." And I said, "Hey, if you feel uncomfortable around these mamas, you need to let daddy know, okay? You'll know when something don't feel right because your hair starts standing up on, okay? You let daddy know, all right?" He's like, "Daddy, come on now." And I'm glad that he still talked to me and stuff, because you know, some of us, when we get to a certain age, we ain't fooling with our parents. But he still respect his daddy. Yeah.
That open communication. I was the same way with my girls. It's like it was open. It wasn't nothing that we couldn't discuss or talk about. I didn't want them to feel uncomfortable by saying anything to me. And so we had that open communication, because I know when I was growing up, it's certain words I couldn't say, or, you know, I couldn't ask about, you know, but I didn't want that with my girls. I wanted them to be able to know from me instead of trying to get this information from their friends or what they look up. You know, I'd rather talk to them. So that open communication.
Right.
Hey, South Florida. Welcome in.
South Florida.
Hello, South Florida.
But I do know one thing, that it takes, like I always told my children, and I told my girls, if you want to learn about men, ask your father, because he is a man. If you want, and I told my boys, if you want to learn about women, ask me. I said, because he knows all the tricks for men, I know all the tricks for women, and everything.
Yeah.
So I said, so you either listen to us, because look, this is what I always told my children. Remember one thing: the game, the faces may change, but the game
But the
remains
game, it
the same.
remains the same. Yes,
There
it
is
does.
nothing. Look, the same lines men used when we were girls coming up to try and get you in bed. It's the same line.
For real.
But they think they're using a different language, but it's the same thing. It's
How
still
she
always
love me.
yeah, no, and it still boils down to that other. I'll still respect you. Yeah, right. It's those lines don't change. I know GT and JG could tell us some of them lines because I remember. You know, how many, okay, I wouldn't always say, Tony, I partied in the bars like everybody else, you know, but a man could never walk up to me, and because, you know, back when my day, they used to slide up to, hey, baby, what's your sign? Stop. That's my sign. Leave it alone. So, you know, you could not slide up to me with no foolishness, because I would have more respect for you if you come up to me and just say, hello, my name is George or whatever. It's nice to meet you. I want to introduce. Okay, that, believe it or not, that still works. It still works. But when people do that now, some of these silly girls is, you got some rundown shoes. One thing I learned, baby, them rundown shoes don't mean you don't know what's in his pocket. That still had nothing, and that had nothing to do with it. Because one thing about it, you can marry a poor man. If he love you and he know what to do, you will still be treated like a queen, and he will take care of you. Right. So they ain't about
again.
That.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll say, oh well, I don't like ugly men. If he ain't got no teeth, get his teeth fixed. You still got a good looking man. Well, I don't like fat women. Well, love her into helping her exercise and losing weight. You still got a good woman.
Put her in the garden.
All this surface stuff, huh?
Put her in the garden.
Oh, I know what you said, man.
So, I mean, all this is, like I said, I listen to all these things. I watch a lot of, you know, on YouTube, because you know what? People say, well, you're supposed to be a Christian, you saved. I say, it's one thing about I learned. The only way to get to know your enemy is to learn how the enemy thinks. And so I watch and learn a lot of stuff, because I want to know what they're thinking in the world, how these children are acting, and so I can relate and I can talk to them on a level that they understand, you know, because they would not understand what I was saying, because I'm from a different, you know, if I talk, you know, the way we talked back then, they wouldn't understand it, because I'm having to learn all these little, what they call them when you just use the letters like LOL and all that foolishness. That's how they talk.
Abbreviations.
Yeah.
They don't even talk. I mean, they talk in abbreviations. You know, I'm like, what are you talking about? My grandchildren was in here cutting up so bad one day. I looked at them and they was trying to ask me something, and they was just talking. I'm looking at them. They said, Grandma, you didn't answer my question. Thank you, man. I said, well, when you speak English, I can answer your question, because I don't know what you just said.
I appreciate you.
But, you know, like I tell them, the faces change, but I promise you it's the same old game.
Yes,
men trying to get women in the bed before they get married, trying to have premarital sex before you get married. That game has not changed since the beginning of the time. Women trying to find a man with a lot of money. Women trying to marry a million. That game has not changed in a million years. It's the same game.
Exactly.
Most wars are fought over a woman.
What they say?
Yeah, thank you. Acronyms. I couldn't think of that.
New under the sun.
Oh.
There's nothing new under the sun.
Nothing new under the sun. Look, the same building that was standing 25 years ago that you think is a different building, all they did was paint it and renovate. This is the same building.
Right.
It's got the same foundation.
Ain't that what they doing with all the makeup?
Yeah. Yeah.
GT, what did you get?
Huh?
What did you get?
Oh, a mushroom burger.
Okay.
Yeah, mushroom.
South Florida says she wants some fries.
I don't get no fries. My son, he can't hit me with the acronyms. One day this boy texts me, and I swear I said he must have made a mistake. And then he texted me back because I guess I didn't respond fast enough. And he said, whatever he texted, he said W something something means da, 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 da. I said, look here, you can't text me this, okay? Me and you are not friends, okay? I am friendly with you, boy, but you do not text me with abbreviation. You have to use words when you speaking to me. And then I wanted to do shaking my head, SMH. I had to spell it out because I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna do that. But he had did something, and I'm like, golly, I understand it, but still, I can't. We can't get down like that, you know. So I don't do it, and I'm definitely not gonna allow him to do it. Yeah.
Wow. It was on them Good Morning Show praising the 7-year-old kid and his mother for the comment supposedly going viral. They tried to normalize the P word.
Okay. I'm slow. What's the P word? I asked the question because we all looking confused.
Yeah.
He asked it. Did anybody see that video of the little boy talking about Beyonce legs? And it was supposed to went viral. Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway,
let's not get on the nonsense. But anyway,
guys, I got a question, and anybody can tackle this. The topic was, can women feel attracted without altering themselves? We've been in 2 hours and some change. If anybody want to give a summary of it.
I would say that if you can't show how attractive you are without altering yourself, you haven't practiced enough. There's energy that comes with beauty, and you have to tap into that so that we see that. We done seen some women that have this like aura about them, and you know they're not showing anything, and it just makes you, you know, just that word. It makes you visualize things. You don't have to. I believe that a woman shouldn't have to alter things about her to be attractive.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, you should not have to alter. The only reason you feel like you have to alter is because you still had, like, my daughter was going through something one time, and I told her, only thing you need to do is learn who you are. A lot of times you get hung up. You're in one relationship after another. Stop. Take the time to find out who you are, what you're worth, what your desires are, what you think. And stop relying on what somebody else thinks. And then maybe you wouldn't feel like you have to alter anything. Just be who you are. Because like you said, when women carry a particular aura, they can walk in the room and men will turn around and look. And they're not being overly sexualized. It's just the way you carry yourself into a room. You can take a room just by how you carry yourself and be completely covered. So you have to know your worth. You have to walk in your beauty. You have to walk in your confidence. You have to have confidence in yourself. And I've been told I don't lack confidence, but you have to have confidence in yourself. You have to know your worth. And only to me, and you know, the people may disagree with me. The only way, the thing that helped me learn my worth is because of my beliefs and who I believe in. My faith helped me become the person I am. My faith taught me how to be strong. My faith also taught me something important. It's not all about me. When I can give myself to other people, and I can give them my love and my caring and just help them, then my beauty starts showing. People start seeing you when you give of yourself. I'm not talking about give your body. I'm talking about give of yourself. People start looking at you in a different light. And that's how you get that aura.
True.
I'm listening. I'm just typing, guys. Commenting in some of the announcement, some of the
Miss Jones and GT actually said it all. Tell the truth.
Yeah, that's true. My little tidbit 2 cents is I'm working on me. I'm working on my self-care and self-love journey. I got a long way to go. I have to learn how to love what I see in the mirror. And you know, what I don't like, I'm working on changing. And it's not altering me. That's not putting on no mile long eyelashes. I got dentures, but they in storage. So that ain't that's not bothering me. My main concern is getting my health under control and everything that's going on with me. Other than that, I just need to know my worth. You know, and whatever somebody thinks about me, oh well. As long as I know the Most High love me, I'm good. Yeah.
And for me, I think, okay, so back to the makeup, because I know some people have never worn makeup until they may have went to a function. Just like I had a function one day, and at this because my daughter, she's like the jack of all trades, so she did everybody's face. People who had never had on eyelashes or had never had on blush or anything, and they really liked their faces. And some of them still doing it now because it made them feel pretty. It made them feel pretty because they had never seen that side of them. But when you start changing yourself for someone else, I think I get more attention because they looking at the girls with the big butt. So if I get a big butt, maybe I'll get their attention. They like women with big chests. So if I get my chest big, maybe they'll look at me. So that's difference when you altering your body for someone else. But a little makeup that made you feel pretty and you want to keep wearing a little bit, I think that's fine. So that's my take on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, as for me, I don't wear makeup. I never like to wear it. I'm airbrushed from
right. Airbrush kind of girl.
But now I never was into the makeup thing, and you know, if that makes a person, if a woman feels beautiful doing that, or you know, enhancing herself, then I think it's an individual process. But if you're doing it for someone else and it's not for your own, you know, you're not gonna be happy in the end. Would you stop? But you know, like I may wear lip gloss or something or chapstick for my lips won't, you know, but other than that, nah, that's not for me. But you do have to definitely know your self-worth.
True that.
Yeah.
And I just say it too. Don't let me think you. I don't want y'all to think I'm against makeup and all that. I got a wife. My wife, she puts a little bit of stuff on every now and then, but there's nothing caked on her. My wife, she's that dark yellow skin. So hey, she'll just put a little bit of stuff on now and then.
Well, guys, do GT on pause. But Jones True, can you tell everybody about your channel?
Well, I have a channel. I do content when I remember because I'm so busy out there doing, I forget the videotape. I've built some tables and things, and I think my husband says I'm obsessed with pallets now because I keep building stuff. But yeah, I do some things on there. It's simple, Jones Truth, easy, because I try my best as much as I can to tell the truth about anything. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if I say something you don't like, Well, you shouldn't ask. You don't want to know the truth? Don't ask.
Hey,
GT, since you're in the background, go on, tell us about your channel.
He's working on that burger.
I know.
My name is G. It was so good. I had to. I'm talking about. They made the mayonnaise that's on the burger to where y'all ever had Rallies before?
Yeah.
Rallies. Yeah.
Rally.
Rallies burgers be messy.
Checkers. It's either
Yeah.
or.
Yeah, they burgers be messy, so it's all dripping down your form and all that.
Yeah.
That's how they made theirs, and it's good. I'm talking about the way they mix it and everything. Boobies. Oh man, I didn't mean to say that. Sorry.
Got distracted.
Man, please don't judge me, y'all. They just jumped out, and sorry. That was inappropriate. Sorry. I'm gonna start over. Sorry. My name is GT Junior Grows in Alaska. I am in Alaska. I will try to grow anything you can imagine. Bananas, lychee, figs, whatever. I will try to grow it. I do soil. I do hydroponics. I am currently making my own soil as we speak, which is just, browns and greens, which is leaves and grass and things of that nature, bringing all that in. I have all type of competitions that come up on my channel. You good, Carol? I also do a lot of gardening indoors. I have a annual competition that happens, which is #WIG, and a lot of gardeners come out, people that have gardened before, on many different levels, and we participate in this. So yeah, I'm just a fun guy. I got pretty good values and morals, now that I'm grown. So yeah, but thank you.
Welcome.
Trust the process.
CC.
I am Cynthia from CC's Texas Garden. I'm in zone 8B, 9A. It's the summertime, y'all. It's hot over here. And so if you want to know how to grow and protect your plants in the summertime, check out my channel so we can grow and learn together. And yeah, we can do this. So come check me out.
Good night, off-grid trucker.
She will,
Appreciate you coming on.
she will teach you how to make small corn.
Yeah,
Exactly. That dwarf corn.
baby corn.
Uh-oh.
Hello, people. Look what I got. I got some farm, some honey, some fresh farm honey, from J3G Farms. Best honey on the block. Y'all better get it. You better get it. You don't know what you're missing out. Get your honey before he run out.
All right, J3, I got to get your email address. I need some because I use honey in my coffee every morning.
Come on, J3. Hey,
Best
Mike.
place to have it. Best place to have it.
Hey, Mike.
Is also known as JGD, and I'm always behaving.
Thank you, off-grid trucker. Appreciate you, brother.
Okay, my Renaissance grandma. I do gardening, farming, a little of everything. I'll help you, I teach you, whatever. I just do this because I enjoy folks and enjoy myself. I'm not doing it for no income.
Okay, my Renaissance.
First of all, I like to thank everybody who showed up and participated in this conversation tonight. It was great.
Mhm.
And I appreciate that. And so I do a little bit of growing over here. I like to mix some herbs. I cook vegan food for anyone who's interested in trying to cut back meat a couple days a week. I do a little pour painting, and I make products, skincare products, and I make spices for those who are trying to watch their sodium. So you can check me out on Lady V Collections at Etsy. And I am my Renaissance grandma. Thank you for coming.
As you know, I want to thank the moderators, especially Bayou, for dropping everybody's link. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Bayou.
you, sis. And everybody that's on my Renaissance channel and my channel that came over to support us tonight. I really appreciate you guys. I am Pam with Tampa's Creek Homestead, and my better half is over there on the bed. Say hey. We had a blast at Sarah's Happy Hive today, working with her in the bees. So if you didn't catch that live earlier, it is over there on my channel. And then we also did a funny short. I call myself dancing, so you might want to go take a quick look at that and laugh. But tomorrow night, same time. See y'all in these YouTube streets. Appreciate you. Love you guys.
Deuces.
Bye, y'all.
JG, I'm
Trust
emailing
the
you
process.
right now.
Are you on